Welcome back to Opinions and Shit. Wait 1 second.
Okay.
Let me make sure it's for Opinions and Shit.
Opinions and shit.
I said it first.
I said opinions and shit, though, so. Hello, my name's Conrad Bromberek, and welcome back to Opinions and Shit.
What's up? This is Bam Margera, and you're listening to Opinions and Shit with Will and Khaled.
Opinions on shit.
So, how you been doing?
Man, I've been fucking great.
Really?
No.
Yeah, you don't look like you're doing great.
I've been probably more miserable than I've ever been in my entire life.
You have an essence of depression around you.
But it's okay because that breeds creativity, and that is exactly what we do. So, you know. And it's weird. I can't exactly pinpoint what's causing it, but
your depression?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
I mean, my eyes, dude. I feel like they've dropped a half inch on my skull.
Do you know what depresses me? Or makes me depressed now that I'm getting like a little older?
What?
When you ever read those articles where it's like most times it's like usually like a white lady and she like rock climbs and stuff and she eats healthy, then she gets a brain tumor and then dies in like 2 years. You ever see them?
That's awfully sad.
I know, and then it makes me feel like I'm gonna die too, because this is the thing.
Well, you are. Well, probably earlier than her even.
No, she's already.
Because of your your inbred and your alcoholism.
No, first off, if anything, that makes me more resilient. It's like when you do more bad shit to your system, your immune system grows.
Oh yeah, you have like a tolerance.
Yeah. So though, like, what were we talking about? Oh, dying white lady. So, oh yeah, because now I'm 24. So I'm saying 24. By the way, is my birthday recently. We can get into that a little later.
We'll get into that later.
But 24, and it sounds weird because like I know it's young. But it's like not that young. You know what I mean?
It's the youngest it's like the last time you're young, I think. Because I think 25 is when it's like, oh boy. You've hit your quarter century mark.
I don't like it. So like 24 is the first day. Like, I don't know. Most people talk about they don't feel their morality until they're like 40 and shit. Mm-hmm. But 24 is like, I don't know, man. It's not like you don't feel like you can do as much dumb shit anymore and it'd be like totally consequence free.
You know? Oh, yeah, absolutely, because you're not a cool guy. And like, I remember one time, me and my friends, we like a lot of my friends still live in Woodstock, so I'll go and visit them from time to time.
Yeah.
And we tried to like do some shit like how we used to when we were kids.
Yeah.
And we went to the pool late at night.
Yeah.
And we cut through somebody's yard to go get to the pool.
Yeah.
And they were fucking pissed. And we were like, what? This was never. And then I was like, oh yeah, some of us are like balding. This looks weird. This looks fucking weird for us to just be like, dude, they're gonna find out.
Yeah. Like, have you tried to hop a fence recently?
Yes.
Oh, it's fucking hard as shit.
Yeah, and our pants, the pants, they get them, and you got to hike them up, and you're like, I should have pulled my pants up more before I did this.
I used to be so good at it. And then now, like, I don't know.
You were if I remember correctly, you were a cross-country prodigy.
Yeah, I was. You know, one time I was.
And look at you now.
Oh no, I'm happier now that I was. The cross country is such a stupid sport. First off, you don't see anybody doing the sport. You just see them start and finish.
Yeah, it's fucking. That's weird. The funniest thing you ever said, dude. About just describe a cross country viewing experience from the perspective of someone in the bleachers.
Oh, okay. So you show up. And it's really early. For some reason, cross country has to be scheduled like during the time that you regularly see a dentist on a weekday. It's always like 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. That's when they decide to fucking do it.
Yeah.
And then everybody shows up. A bunch of white people. I feel like they're the only people that have the patience for cross country. Mm-hmm. And then when you go there, they have to line up everybody at the same starting line. And the thing about it is that it's not really fair.
Right.
Because the starting line is more of a mob because it's like a couple hundred people.
Oh, right. So if you're at the front, you don't have to push through a bunch of people.
It's like Black Friday, except instead of just like fat soccer moms, it's a bunch of skinny high schoolers. So
with very short shorts.
I know. Yeah. Especially for me, because if there's one thing you should know about me, it may be Arabs in general, saggy balls. We generally have saggy balls, and the cross-country pants did not, when they engineered them, they did not take Arab saggy balls into account, and they should have.
I agree. That's fucked up.
Dude, because
they're probably, where do you think they were made? Like, what country? Did you check the tag?
Oh, a country that has small balls, probably Taiwan.
Not like those big ball people over in Syria.
No. Taiwanese East. This is a safe stereotype to make, I think.
I mean, you're the one doing it.
I watched enough porn to know that Asian balls are smaller.
I'm white and my balls could be bigger.
That's a good thing though. Your balls are small.
I didn't say that. I did not say that.
Yeah,
but they could be bigger.
Yeah, no, they're probably small.
They could be bigger.
Yeah, because long balls is embarrassing, dude.
Yeah.
One time, a girl was gonna suck my dick, and it was the first time she was gonna see my balls and stuff, you know. And she saw my balls, and a little tension arose in the room.
Oh yeah, where it's just all of a sudden it's different now.
Yeah. And then so I said, "Is it the balls? Is it my long balls?" And she goes, "They're just really long."
You know, for a guy who ran cross country, you really know how to cut to the chase.
Well, so the boxers, or not the boxers, your cross country shorts.
Mm-hmm.
They start about like they go as far down as about like a quarter down of your thigh.
Mm-hmm.
And then my balls, they inch a little bit below that.
For real?
They're long, dude.
That's insane.
I remember when I think I first knew I was gonna have long balls when me and my grandfather were going swimming in my uncle's pool, and my grandfather changed in front of me. Arabs change in front of each other. I don't give a shit. And he changed in front of me, and his balls were so incredibly long. And then when I got balls later on, or not when I got balls, but when they dropped and they sagged, you know, then so I think it's genetic is what I'm trying to say. So then what I had to do is I had to start wearing Under Armour and stuff. And then I remember one time I took off my little shorts, my cross country shorts, but I had Under Armour under, and a girl told me, she goes, "You got a big dick." And I played it off like, "Yeah, it's my dick," but it was actually my balls.
Oh no!
Yeah, it's my ball. That's just my lefty.
Oh fuck! So you get with a girl and she's like, you can just put them in there. So anyway, back to the cross-country viewing experience.
Yeah.
From the perspective, inch up on the mic there, buddy, if you could.
No, I am. No, it's a cross-country viewing experience. Yeah, it sucks.
So you sit there, and then you just see people run for about 10 seconds until they all go into the forest.
And then 20 minutes later, they begin to show up. That's the fucking sport, dude. Oh, I fucking hate it. One time, we're running down a hill, and I had a loogie, so I spit it, and instead of going forward, it flew back. Like, you ever spit out a window?
Mm-hmm.
It flies back, and I was so fast that it had that same effect.
Oh, yeah, you were so fucking fast, dude. Like, as fast as a car, you know?
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking cool.
It hit a kid in the eye, and he was my buddy. We went to the same... He was my teammate. Out of all the people to spit in their eye, I accidentally hit my teammate. So I said sorry, and he goes, "God damn it!" He did that. How old white people get mad.
God damn it! I like a good God damn it. I said God damn it one time, so white around Lisa, and
your black girlfriend.
My black girlfriend,
so
who is black, and my girlfriend.
Yeah.
And it was again, it was one of those attention arose in the room.
Oh, sorry. What did you spit on her?
No, what the fuck? No. Sorry. I let out a really good God damn it.
God damn it.
It was I did what my dad does, and she was like, "Will," like laughing, you know. She's like, "Will, just," and I was like, I'm gonna just need for you to," like, I started doing that, you know. That's not good.
Man,
that's never good to do.
Yeah, no, but
So anyway, how about this? It had star-shaped sunglasses and a 5-string bass. Oh, okay. Opinions and shit, everybody. And there's some kid movies coming out.
They're redoing them.
Uh-huh.
Are there? So now, are all the kids' movies is what they're trying to do with them is to get rid of the cartoon aspect and make them like real people and shit?
Yeah, well, they did it with Aladdin. I'm sure you know a lot about that.
I don't. And I wish I did, dude. I would love to have been in a fucking Aladdin movie.
Dude, you should be in Aladdin. It's fucked up.
Who do they cast in it? Do they cast white people in it?
There is a white person. They're not playing Jasmine, though. That's what people were worried about, but they're not playing Jasmine.
Okay. Jasmine's... Dude, Mia Khalifa could have been a mean, big fake...
Man, they can't do that.
Dude, Mia Khalifa
they can't do that, no matter how good.
Dude,
but she would have then porned her way through to the other side.
Pee Wee Herman jerked off on couches.
We don't know that. We don't know that.
No, he did.
He didn't jerk off. Oh yeah, in the movie theaters.
In movie theater, yeah, he did.
Let's not go taking some wild swings here, Khaled. About
So if he jerked off, that's sexist, dude. That Mia Khalifa is not Jasmine because that's not sexist. But Pee Wee Herman, he jerked off in movie theaters. That's worse than doing porn.
Yeah, because I guess now that you think about it, because I mean, well, it's worse if you Google Mia Khalifa, what you'll see is worse than if you Google. I was gonna say if you Googled Robin Williams, like if a kid was like, I like this genie, you would see like his old jokes about like, fucking an acid or whatever he talked about.
Yeah. But
he had a funny career, kind of, where it was like it wasn't like Bob Saget where he like became dirty, sort of.
Yeah.
He just always was, but you forgot about it because of all the movies that he did.
He's so jovial.
Yeah.
But
his name's Robin. That's a funny name.
know,
If you were talking to him, you'd be like, "Hey, Robin, can I ask you a question?"
I don't know if that's his real name. That might be a stage name.
That sounds like a real name.
Who looks at a baby and goes Robin? I don't know. But who's playing the Jasmine lady?
I can Google it right now.
But I don't know. I think Mia Khalifa would have been a good one.
This is our first Google of opinions and shit.
Because first off, I don't know how many Arab actresses have as much screen time as Mia Khalifa has had. So she's clearly used to being in front of the camera.
This doesn't sound like an Indian name.
Naomi Scott?
Naomi Scott.
No, that's neither one of them. I mean,
follow-up question. What race is Naomi Scott? The Google just comes up, and it's just a Middle Eastern woman with her arms folded. The wrong one. Her mother was born in Uganda of Gujarati Indian descent and immigrated to England at a young age.
That is close enough.
Naomi's father, Christopher, is English.
She's got good skin. I just think Mia Khalifa would have been a good Aladdin, man. Or maybe that could be for the porn reboot, because I think she'd be good in it.
Yeah, that'll be a...
Because Mia Khalifa is one of those actresses that they put her in... Her porns have plots in them more so than other ones.
Yeah.
Because you saw there's one, this famous one, there's a common porn ad where she's wearing the hijab.
Mm-hmm.
And usually it's already, trying to get somebody to stop wearing a hijab is pretty difficult. But to get them to suck dick on camera and take it in the ass and all that shit, it's a little more difficult. So she managed to play that much of a role in a porno. So I think with an Aladdin, it would be a cakewalk for her.
Yeah, definitely.
She's got a good smile.
That movie's still going to fucking suck. The Lion King looks awesome. And then Toy Story, the star of it is a fork. It's a fork with googly eyes glued to it and pipe cleaner arms. And they're selling it in stores, and it's not made out of those materials. It's made out of like a plastic to look like a fork with plastic to look like pipe cleaners.
The only reason I could imagine why they would put a fork in it is because...
To teach kids to use their imagination?
No. What's the kid's name in it? Christopher?
No, that's Christopher Robin. That's from Winnie the Pooh.
No,
Andy.
Andy. Maybe Andy's at that age where he's leaving food in his room a lot. So like the bulls and shit, they come to life, and they're like, hey.
I don't know why it's so funny.
Well, they're like, well, while we're in here, we might as well come to life and join these toys and these shenanigans.
Yeah, the ramen noodle package starts kind of like opening and
it speaks Japanese.
What's up, guys? And then the little...
No, it probably speak Japanese, dude.
Oh, yeah, what would that sound like?
I'm not going to do that.
No?
No.
All right.
It's a little ramen packet,
Okay.
It's got to speak its language of its origin.
Yeah. Well, then all the toys would be Chinese, you idiot.
No.
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ramen's Chinese?
What? Dude, they're toys. They're made out of plastic. Where do you think they make them?
Oh, I see what you're saying. But
yeah, how about that, America?
It doesn't matter where you came from, Will, though.
That's right.
It matters what you're trying to achieve.
That's beautiful. Dude, why didn't they let us play Timon and Pumbaa, man? They fucked up. We would have done a good job. Actually, no. We should have played the hyenas. If they were going to cast us, we would be the hyenas.
I would love to be a hyena, dude. A hyena is honestly one of my favorite animals. Not because I would want to be around one, but they're so cynical and stuff. They laugh and they just murder shit for like no reason.
Yeah. If you make another Lion King when you get tired of this one and have new technology, whoever's watching, cast me and Khaled as fucking Shenzi and Bonsai.
My uncle told me a story where he was surrounded by wolves, by the way.
Yeah, let's talk about that. What the fuck?
He was transporting bees. He was a beekeeper in Syria.
Uh-huh.
and he was transporting bees from point A to point B. I get it. Anyway. And so, as he was transporting his bees, a pack of wolves surrounded him.
Oh, shit.
I know. So he didn't know what to do. And so he started singing. Because they started making noises. So he just started singing, too. And then he said it worked.
What?
And he got away. But I don't know if it really happened or
That
not.
sounds fake.
I know. But I don't know.
I don't know either.
I mean, I feel like that's a good strategy.
Was this Mazin?
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't believe him. Why would he tell you that? That doesn't. Look, man.
know.
I've
never known him to lie though.
Fair enough.
And he did transport bees, and there are wolves in Syria, like a bunch of them.
He started singing.
Yeah, he started singing. You know what? Google really fast singing in front of wolves and see if anything comes up as a strategy. No.
No, it's not a real. This is not a real thing.
Dude, well, he fucking told me that story. But apparently, he tried to sing.
So far away.
No, that song. That's a different.
Yeah.
But yeah, he survived or it didn't happen. But he did transport bees, and there are wolves in Syria.
That's fucking badass,
so all the
man.
components are there.
Why wouldn't you just let the bees loose? Just keep the queen and like a couple other ones, and then just try to sick the bees on the wolves.
I don't think it's gonna work like that, dude.
Bro, yes, it will.
They're gonna start making honey instead. And you're like, that's not what I wanted you to do. You can't direct the bees. He's not. What's that bitch's name? Snow White.
Jerry Seinfeld. Dude.
No, Snow White. She was good with critters.
Beyonce is so fucking famous that they won't use her voice as Nala in the trailers. How crazy is that shit?
Why?
Because she's Beyonce, bro, and we don't see her unless she wants to be seen. Lisa taught me that. And I've been looking around, and she's totally right.
Dude, Beyonce is pretty famous, though. Like,
she's one of those famouses where if you type in Beyonce and, like, the B is lowercase and there's no apostrophe over the E, your phone will fix it.
Hell yeah, dude. But like, she's so famous that her sister's fucking famous. Oh, by the way, do you think Beyonce's is actually as hot as people say she is, or do you think
this is a slippery slope, Khaled?
No, because I mean, or do you think it's odd? Because first off, she is of course good looking, right?
Yeah, one of the hottest pop stars there's ever been, like if not the most.
She's like a goddess and all that stuff.
There's something about her, man. It's not just about the looks, though. It's the whole package.
Do you know what I will say, though? She is way hotter post-children.
Oh, with the thick thighs?
With the thick thighs.
You like thick thighs,
yeah,
Beyonce?
Dude, she got thick thighs now.
You like Baychella, Beyonce?
Dude, yeah. Because back in the day, if you look at old Destiny's Child and stuff.
But that's what everybody was supposed to look like back then.
Yeah, true. That was the era of the crop top.
The crop top and then the low jeans.
I know, yeah.
Not a good time to be a fat person.
No, it wasn't at all. It wasn't. And then, yeah, that's back when you had to wear your pants and your crop top in such a way that you had to shave your pubes.
Bro, by the way, speaking of, did you see the Tyra Banks Sports Illustrated shit?
Right?
Bro, she looks better than she like ever has.
I know, dude.
That shit is crazy.
I know, but they also probably retouched the fuck out of it. But I don't know. Tyra Banks has always been hot, but she never turned me on. I used to watch America's Next Top Model before I had a laptop because I needed something to jerk off to.
Yeah.
And
America's Next Top Model was okay for it. On Spike TV, there was a Dallas Cowboys cheerleader tryout. That one was okay.
But you know what? For it being America's Next Top Model, it wasn't as jerk-offable as it should have been. It wasn't as jerk-offable as, like, The Real World.
You're absolutely right.
Remember The Real World? They would start fucking sometimes?
Mm-hmm.
And it would be night vision. It'd be night vision.
Yeah.
Night vision. I jerked off to night vision. Isn't that weird? It's probably how Splinter Cell was jerked off. Remember Splinter Cell?
No, not really.
He was a spy.
It's getting to be that time. Boys, girls, trans people, and non-binary individuals.
Wait, this just in, Will. Mr. Radburn is gay from Arthur. Remember him? Teacher.
Arthur the Aardvark's teacher, Mr. Ratburn,
is gay. And he got married in an episode.
Yep.
To another rat?
To it's more circular rat.
He's fat?
No, like
there's a fat
it
gay
looks
rat?
like an Arthur one. Maybe, I don't know, man, but he's gay.
So he married a fat gay rat. Mr. Ratburn. So Alabama's pissed. The state.
Yeah.
Not the band.
No, the band. I mean, the band is probably pretty pissed.
They're probably pretty pissed too.
They're probably pretty pissed.
God damn it.
I'm mad about two things. Number one, people being gay on Arthur, and number two, people keep thinking we're the Hold On Loosely group. That's 38 Special. That is not us.
What if aardvarks are really homophobic and they don't take kindly to their new gay teacher?
Man.
Well, we'll never know because Alabama banned it. Well, I don't know. I guess we still have it in Georgia, right?
And yeah, we have it in Guam and Puerto Rico.
So we discussed this earlier a little bit, but I honestly forgot. Is the gay rat wedding in Arthur?
That's such a funny way to explain. Yes, the gay rat wedding. They find out that Mr. Ratburn is engaged.
Yeah,
and it's to a man, and he's
to a rat. Sorry. No.
It is to a man rat.
Sure.
And they get gay married, and they have a dance, and
Well,
they're happy, and the children are happy for
Let's
them.
be honest. Say you're a rat, right?
Yeah.
Does it really make a difference who you're fucking is a male or a female rat?
It depends, I guess.
They should have been mad because he's fucking a rat.
Oh yeah, what? Because it's two different species?
No, because it's a rat.
Huh?
Who would want to fuck a rat?
All right, Alabama, you need to pick your
but-
battles here, because either you're mad about them being gay,
No, dude, 'cause
but
he-
you're overlooking the fact of that it's a rat and an aardvark,
Yeah, because you know what's funny about it? They're like,
and they're wearing pants.
yeah, you're like, you go to Alabama and you're like, so these two rats have a gay marriage, and they're like, that's preposterous. Rats being gay, or no, they'd be like gay. They'd be bad at the gay part, but the rats, they're cool with that shit.
Unbelievable.
Well,
Shame on you, Alabama.
well, the biggest surprise in all that is I didn't even know Arthur was still a show, dude.
Yeah, it's probably been on for like 25 years, dude.
Yeah, something like that.
I know the books have been out since we were kids. Also, Arthur changed how he looked a lot. Google what the beginning Arthur looked like. It's a fucking...
How scary would a live action Arthur be?
Look at this. Look at this shit. We'll edit this into the episode later. This was Arthur, bro. That was what Arthur was.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. And you whitewashed him, America. I hope you're happy.
So the original Arthur had this long snout.
And he was self-conscious about it.
But then
And that's what the books were about. But
at the-
instead, they drew him differently to be more circular.
An actual aardvark has a long nose, right? And then below it is a little teeny tiny mouth, right?
I don't know. Oh, shit.
Oh, actually, they look a little different. Bro.
Bro, that looks like you, dude.
What? That does not look like me, bro.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, man. Honestly, if you gained weight, that's probably how the pounds would be distributed. It would all go to your spine because you're a fucking weirdo. Scoliosis. That's how fat people with scoliosis look like.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not ignorant to say.
No,
You can still shit on scoliosis, Victor.
Yeah, scoliosis is fine. I think I have scoliosis.
Yeah, you might have a little bit.
I got a little bit of the osis.
Yeah, you straighten that out later.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Yeah, but the cartoon Aardvark has a little teeny tiny mouth at the bottom, and I feel like it would look really weird if he smiled. Imagine him smiling.
Look at that.
Oh, Jesus.
That looks like a fucking uncircumcised penis.
Yeah, dude, that's an uncircumcised...
Where, look, the skin is
Dude.
peeled back, and now it looks like an uncircumcised penis coming into a tissue.
Yeah.
We'll pull this picture up when we edit this.
Yeah, no. Aardvarks look like uncircumcised, like if you had to circumcise like if you circumcise an aardvark.
If you circumcise an anteater, you get an aardvark.
And if you circumcise an aardvark, you get a capybara.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was true.
Well, thank you for tuning in. I've been Will Foskey.
I've been Khaled El-Chufi.
This has been Opinions and Shit. We will be back every week with new video for you guys. Thank you so much for being patient during our time of reassessment.
Hiatus.
Our hiatus.
Hiatus and shit.
All right.
Thank you.